morning, it is finally Friday. We've just finished our Joe Wicks workout. The girls are just getting changed upstairs and I'm going to go and get freshened up and changed in a minute as well. Thankfully it wasn't as hard as yesterday. And you may have picked up on the intro video just now that today is going to have a bit of a theme. So we have a bit of a love affair with Denmark. We went as a family in 2018 after wanting to go for many years, and we had the most amazing holiday. And I'm going to share some video and some footage, and video and footage, same thing, and some photos of that holiday, either throughout this vlog today, or I'll do a little montage at the end, just to give you an idea of how amazing it was. And then lovely Annette, who's a viewer of this podcast, sent us a parcel. She sent us a few parcels before. She's been very, very kind. And she sent us a lovely parcel of little goodies from Denmark, and it inspired us to dedicate a day to learning about Denmark as part of Phoebe's homeschooling and just enjoying some memories and so on. So we've got our Danish flags on the table. We've got some things planned throughout the day. We're going to make sure we've got plenty of hygge all day long. I've got some lovely candles to show you in a minute. I am standing in front of a picture, which you might or might not be able to see. Hold on. Bit of a reflection on that, but this is actually a photograph taken from the air of what are known as the potato houses I think they're in just outside Copenhagen or somewhere near there. We bought this from the photographer from the little studio that he has. And yeah, I'm really, really pleased that we spent the money on this, because it really reminds me of a wonderful trip. It's a really great picture. Right, flip the camera around. So I'm standing in front of that because it's Denmark Day, and there's just going to be general Denmark appreciation today. So we will share with you everything we're doing. I hope it's something fun to watch, and I hope you enjoy it. So Phoebe is wearing red and white because it's the same colours as the Danish flag.
Yeah, and I'm doing a vlog today too.
You're going to do a little vlog today as well?
Yeah.
Right, it's break time. It's about 11 o'clock and we're about to have a break, and we're going to have some Danish goodies that Annette sent, and she very kindly included some gummy sweets that are vegan, which means Phoebe can have them. Not that Phoebe's vegan, she's pescatarian, but she can't usually have gummy sweets because they've got gelatin in them. So we're going to try this. We've got some cola bottles and some fruit gummies. I think that says fruit gummies. And obviously we're all going to tuck into a little bit of sweet and salty crispy smash, which are the best treats in the universe. Right, so this is a book I got, I can't remember when, I think it was a gift, and I really love it. I've made a few things from it, and as part of our Danish day we are going to make this recipe, which is flutes, which is a kind of baguette. And we have the ingredients. So Dan started the process off last night, and it's been in the fridge overnight, and look at that, exciting. And he's now going to do the next bit so we can have them for lunch, hopefully.
We might be having a late lunch, slightly later lunch.
Yes, here they are, and here's our ones.
I did slice them as well, but it just didn't, the dough was so wet that it just flunked.
Let's see how they taste. So obviously if we're having a Danish day, we have to have a bit of hygge. So we're going to like these later. My friend Claire sent me a lovely parcel of goodies for my birthday. And this was part of it. I'm just going to take them out of the box to show you. Calming eucalyptus, geranium, peppermint and cinnamon. Natural plant wax. No animal or paraffin derived ingredients. And there they are. Oh, they smell gorgeous. I can't wait to light them. And if you can hear that funny noise in the background, it's the oven. Oh my goodness. It's so delicious. I've just eaten enough bread to last me about 4 weeks, I think. It's so yummy.
Opinions on the bread, girls?
It's mine. Well, I am eating bread right now. It's gorgeous.
Hello, it is about 5:45. I don't know where the day has gone. I am so tired that I've given up. I had to stop working earlier than I would have done. Is this camera wonky? I'm sorry if it is. I'm not going to try and neaten it up. It'll probably only make things worse. I'm already in my comfies. Got me a Big Bang Theory t-shirt on. And we're about to make our Friday night pizza. And it's Denmark Day. And on the last night when we were in Denmark, we had pizza. So we can get away with having pizza. And Friday night is pizza night. Nothing interrupts that. I'm going to put some footage in of our trip to Denmark after I speak to you now. I'm going to show you something that I've got on my wardrobe door, and then I'm going to put some footage in of our trip to Denmark in 2018 to give you a flavour of why it's a place that we have such a love for. I always was slightly obsessed with the idea of going there. I'd read a book years ago and it just really, I don't know, it just really struck a chord with me. And it was after my dad died in 2018 that we just thought, do you know what are we waiting for? Let's just go. And we did. And it couldn't have been a better place to visit. At the time, our children were 12 and 7. And it was just the ideal place to visit with children. So as soon as I've finished rambling, I'm going to put in a load of video and photos just for you to get an idea of what it was like. And I hope that's interesting to you. And I hope you enjoy it. I'll try to put some nice music over it and make it interesting. But before I do that, I will get to the point. And that is, I will show you the yarn that I bought when I was on that holiday. Yes, can you believe it? It's been almost 2 years and it's still not been used because I'm doing what we all do, which is trying to wait for the perfect project, which obviously does not exist. But I thought that I would ask for your advice. So I bought this gorgeous yarn. I knew that I wanted to go to this yarn shop when I was researching places to go for our trip. It is a yarn shop in Copenhagen. It's called Sommerfuglen, which means butterfly. And I bought 2 skeins of yarn that were dyed by someone local. So it's hand-dyed yarn. Get that to focus. You see, it's got beautifully hand-drawn label, and that is her Instagram. She's got a lovely Instagram feed if you want to go and have a look. And the colour, is there a colour? I don't know because I can't read it. I can tell you it's Superwash Merino. Anyway, this is Superwash Merino. And this is 70% kid mohair and 30% silk. And I bought them because they're both, they were dyed in the same manner. Obviously different types of yarn by the same dyer, and they go together so beautifully. So what do I do with these 2 beautiful skeins of yarn? I don't want to incorporate any other yarn, and I don't want to use them separately. I want to use them together. And it needs to be something that will be special enough to remind me of this beautiful place where we had such a wonderful time and have made some really good family memories. So I just wanted to share that with you in my usual rambling way. Finally, I just wanted to say a huge thank you to everyone that's bought me a cup of coffee on Ko-fi. I'm blown away that anyone would even want to even remotely think about doing that, and I just thank you for your generosity and your kindness, and most of all thank you for everyone who have taken the time to leave me such kind comments and kind words, because I am just an ordinary person and sometimes I feel a bit of a fraud. I don't mean a fraud, I just mean, you know, this is just my humdrum daily life which I happen for some reason to share with people on the internet, which isn't like me, and your reaction to that is just wonderful, and thank you. I feel very, very, very fortunate in my life, and very, very fortunate that I am able to do something like this that I love so much, and have a positive response to it. That there is no feeling like that in the world, and you are wholly responsible for allowing me to feel that way, so thank you. I'm now going to shut up because it now sounds like I'm making one of my Oscar acceptance speeches.
Something I quite regularly do and have done since I was a teenager is I stick collages of things on the back of wardrobe doors. So you can see this is a wardrobe. This is where Phoebe's school uniform is. And I just stick little things that I want to see every day. This is the 1 year anniversary after my operation that I had in 2012 to remove my large intestine. We climbed the dome. We climbed the Millennium Dome to celebrate the fact that I could do that, something I could never have done before my operation. And here is our little collection of photos. I just selected some of my very favourites from our Denmark trip, and that is on the back of my wardrobe door. So every time I open this to get Phoebe's school uniform or anything that I'm wearing for the day, this is what I see. What do you think of the houses, Phoebe?
They're really pretty, and the person who wrote The Little Mermaid used to live here. What's he called again, Mummy?
Hans Christian Andersen.
And they're really pretty, and we had our picnic just now.
Where are we going, Phoebe?
We are going to The Little Mermaid.
It's a nice sunny day.
Uh-huh.
Phoebe, what are you doing?
Sailing a boat.